Final score 2-6 Ilves Tappara tonight in Nokia Arena. We start with Richard Grönborg. Congratulations on the win. Obviously your goal scoring efficiency was great today. What are your other thoughts about the overall performance?
I agree. I think that we were pretty effective. Something we've been lacking in the last couple of games from last week, and I think we made up for that tonight. But I was really pleased the way we came out in the first period. I think we always want to take charge. I think every team wants to take charge in a game, but I think we really did, and I think we actually deserved to be ahead with a goal or two, and obviously this case was even more than that. And then I think we kind of made a little bit of a mental lapse in the situation when they got the power play in the first period and scored a goal. I think I didn't really like the whole sequence leading up to that power play. And we talked about it between periods that it's going to be, I mean, playing against a very good team, so we got to make sure that those moments that we can't give up, we can't let go of the gas pedal, if you like. And I think in the second period, obviously, with a couple of penalties against us, and we did a good job of killing those off, and it kind of gave Ilves a little bit of an advantage in that period. But I still felt like we created chances when we had it under rush and whatnot, because obviously they were chasing the game a little bit. And we got those last two goals really late in the period, and which is obviously going into the third period with that kind of lead was a good feeling. The third period, I think we played a pretty solid game. I don't think we gave up too much. We did a good job of killing off the last penalty. I think the guys showed quite a bit of character, blocking shots and play well in front of Kristo, who made some key saves for sure. So obviously very pleased of winning and beating a very good opponent in this game. So pleased with the overall performance.
Yeah, one of Ilves' main strengths is the offensive game in the offensive zone, but you didn't give up very many long situations in your own area. You were good in that one too.
Yeah, I think overall in the season, I think we've been playing pretty solid in D zone. I think we're doing a good job, even though if you have a long shift against you in the D zone, I don't think we give up a lot of primary opportunities. I think we kept them on outside quite a bit. Obviously, like you said, they're very good at finding those honey hole situations and in front of a net as well. And the shooting, they have some shooters from the blue line, so they have a very efficient offensive zone for sure. But I think we did a good job of doing little things right, and I think we got rewarded for that.
You were obviously lacking one of your key players, Joachim Liefeld, but didn't show that much. You scored 2 power play goals, and you came out very well without him.
Yeah. Obviously, losing Jukki for this game and for this week, and I think obviously we want to have that guy on the ice, no question. But I also think that we have some depth on the team that they can make up for that. I think the guys were stepping up. I think Eddie Tulula, for example, had a really solid game. A few other guys that really chipping in those minutes that Jukki usually plays. So, like you said, I mean, we went 2 for 2, I think, for power play today, and a really good job of making a few adjustments there. So, yeah, I agree with you. I think, obviously we want him back on ice, and hopefully we get him back pretty soon. But there was a big piece for us missing for sure.
Thank you and congratulations.
Kiitos.
Sitten Ilves, Tommi Niemelä, käännetään sitten toisinpäin. Jos kaveri oli tänään tehokas, niin Ilves vaikka pitkiä aikoja pystyi luomaan hyökkäyspeliä, mutta tänään ei sitten taas oikein uponnut.
Niin siis onnittelut Tapparan ensinnäkin voitosta, että olivat kyllä tänään tosi tehokkaita niissä paikoissa, mitä oli. En ole tyytyväinen siihen, että miten tultiin peliin, ei millään muotoa, eka 10 heikko. Sen jälkeen 50 minuuttia ihan laadukasta jääkiekkoa. Pelattiin just niin kuin pitikin pelata heitä vastaan. Me 4-5 läpi ajoa, pari 2-1, pari 3-2. Niin luotiin kyllä ihan tarvittava määrä maalipaikkoja, mutta että sitten tietysti ei yhtään maalia niistä läpiajoista. Ja ne on kuitenkin sellaisia paikkoja, mistä pitäisi tehdä maaleja. Ei voi olla tyytyväinen millään muotoa siihen, että minkälainen esitys meillä tänään oli. Niin pitää pystyä parempaan kyllä. Varsinkin sitten molempien maalien edustoilla, mutta tänään tälleen ja mennään kohti huomista.
Niin se on tietysti pelaajille, esimerkiksi kakkoserä hallittiin pitkä pätkä 3-1 tilanteessa ja sitten yhtäkkiä tulee 1 laukaus ja peli on 4-1, niin se on tietysti henkisesti raskasta pelata sellaista peliä.
Niin, ei silloin väliä. Ei saisi tulla sitä yhtä laukausta eikä sitä saisi puolustaa noin niin kuin se puolustettiin. Et lähtökohta on, että itse pitää olla parempi maalinteko pelissä ja parempi puolustus pelissä.
Yksi pelaaja pitkästä aikaa saatiin kokoonpanoon, Arttu Pelli. Mitä hän tuo joukkueeseen?
No tietysti pitkä poissaolo ja varmasti niin kuin näkyy vielä tuossa pelitempossa. Oli hänelle kyllä hyppy syvään päätyy saman tien sarjan kärkijoukkuetta vastaan. Tuo paljon tietysti hyökkäysvoimaa ennen kaikkea erikoistilanteisiin. Hänellä on siihen kykyjä kyllä. Uskon, että niin kuin tähänkin asti niin tulee olemaan iso osa meidän joukkuetta.
Thank you both and good luck for tomorrow.
Kiitos.